This is the Franklin Twirling Academy. Would-be majorettes. Aren't they cute?
Yes, they are, Marie.
Takes a lot of practice to do something like that too, Jeff.
Yes, it does, and they don't have the cleanest road today either.
It's true. Uh-oh.
But you know, in Columbia, I bet that doesn't feel bad at all. It's community tradition.
That's just all part of it.
It sure is.
That helps to add to the flavor.
Now we have a 4-mule team. And looks like we've got what would you call, is that a bull, ox?
But there's 2 of them.
Yes.
In between the mule. I mean, the mule's in between them. Is it a Brahma bull? North Carolina.
Well, I don't know. We'll have to get some of you farm folks out there, give us a call. Let us know what kind of bull that is.
There's another pretty lady costume.
Hey man, come on out to Grassland and watch us tonight.
I don't know what that was. They don't wrestle no how. There's the county executive, Ed Harlan. Keith Jordan, State Senate. B&F Paving Company, Columbia, Tennessee.
And here's one for
Here's
sale.
one for sale. What are you going to bid on it, Jeff?
Well, Triangle really does need new transportation, so maybe.
Hey, that would work. Paint Triangle on the side. I can see us now.
I can see it. This year's Christmas parade, here we come.
Absolutely.
Scottsville, Kentucky. It's a nice wagon.
Parade. Joe and Brenda King from Paytonsville, Tennessee. That's a nice wagon too.
Yes, it is. Folks all over today. We have a wagon from Waco, Tennessee. Now, notice the harness on those mules, Marie. It's sharp,
gorgeous?
nice and shiny. That would take a lot of work.
I'm sure they spend many hours getting ready for this.
And again, all the brass fittings.
And the initials, the names on the side. At first I thought that was the name of the mule, but it's not. It's the name of whoever owns the mule. Kelso, I thought this was an neck of the woods there for a minute, but it's not. It's
Murray, Kentucky.
Murray, Kentucky. We have some Shriners sitting on this wagon.
Now, I believe this is the first time I've ever seen Shriners on horses.
On horses.
Normally they're on motorcycles or the little cars. We want to give them a little plug here. They certainly do good work for the burned and crippled children.
They do. This group seems to be from Nashville.
Now, here's a big covered wagon. $1996. Tennessee be celebrating a birthday, Marie.
Right. That wagon will fit right in.
Bulls Gap, Tennessee.
I always thought that was an interesting name, Bull's Gap. Wondered how it got the name Bull's Gap. Bill Frist.
Senator Frist.
There's been several covered wagons in this parade, Jeff.
Now that's about the size mules I think I might could handle, Marie. That's half pints.
This is the first time we've seen one decorated with the little red
Tassels?
tassels.
And I believe this is the first Tennessee walking horses we've seen, Marie.
I believe it is. Aren't they gorgeous?
The Grand Old Mule Opry coming up, Marie.
Complete with cloggers. Wagon Wheelers Square Dance Club.
Just swing the girl and climb and beat her home. I can make it without you, baby, and I ain't bragging. Don't worry about the mule, just load the wagon. Well, now this head's promenaded.
Song appropriate for today. Don't worry about the mule, just load the wagon.
Go. The side square through and count. 4 hands you go down. No side, no, it ain't chain 4. Don't worry about the mule, just load the wagon. Swinging whirling, you promenade that girl. I can make it without you, baby, and I ain't bragging.
These are the Royal Rangers.
Just load the wagon. One of these promenade, go off in the go. Swing. You join them as a hand circle that you're walking through. Have them in your corner, wheeling. Don't worry about it, you just load the wagon.
The first Indian teepee we've seen. A future politician.
No doubt, Marie.
Oh, this is interesting. Frontiersman.
We're covering too much territory here.
Are they frontiersman hams? That's what they are. Lots of authentic looking costumes. Oh, seriously, a lot of work went into those. I believe we have an award on this float. What took first place? Yeah. Best mechanicized club float.
What was
That means it moves, I think, Marie.
Oh, this is another, this is a talent academy. Cinderellas.
And every one of them that participates today are Cinderellas.
Tara Deal, 1995 Junior Miss Cinderella.
And we have another band coming up. Let's see, it looks like it's from Mount Pleasant, Tennessee.
looks like a doctor's carriage.
Yes, it
Did you
does.
see him rushing out to deliver a baby in the dead of night?
With a little black doctor's bag. Yes, sure can.
Oh, here's the first for the best pony mule entry.
Pony
Those
mules.
are pony mules. Now we know what they're called.
See, Bank of Commerce.
Woodbury,
Woodbury.
Tennessee. You know,
Yeah,
it's
Marie-
a little bit chilly out here, Jeff, because you'll see people kind of wrapped up. But after all, this is kind of like the first day of spring. It's April the 1st, and there's a nip in the air. It's beautiful weather for this parade.
Now, there's a wagon for sale. And that looks like it's built the way they used to be built,
Oh,
Marie.
it sure does.
Yes, you're right. It is nippy out here today. You can see folks at home. You can see everybody bundled up. The long riding coats and hats on today against the chill.
Actually, you know, since it's this kind of a parade with the mules and the horses and the cowboys, it kind of worked out good because the cowboys like to wear their hats and the long coats. And
It
adds
really
to the
adds to the
effect.
parade. It sure does. Fayetteville. Chamber Ambassadors, Maury County.
Here's some more pony mules. Oh, they won second, best pony mule.
And of course, the man from the chamber was asking where Triangle Cable Channel 3 was located. Everybody knows it's in good old Fayetteville, Tennessee.
Absolutely.
And we got Quincy's. What this
The
must
yeast
be
roll,
the yeast
the fat
roll.
yeast roll.
I bet it's warm in that costume, though.
Bet it is. The big fat yeast roll. That's kind of a neat little plane there. One man.
Now I can imagine lots of little boys in Fayetteville would love, little boys and little girls too, love to
would
have
love to
something
have
like that.
Here's Caitlin Waters, Little Miss Fairest of the Fair.
Summerfest. Now,
Domino's man.
that's one way to deliver pizza. Marie, I'm not sure that it
idea.
would get there real quick, though.
Or hot either.
Not if I was peddling, it wouldn't. And they're playing that good old Tennessee fight song.
The song that we associate with our Lincoln County
Falcons.
Falcons.
Young Miss Fairs to the fair.
Brianna Bone, I believe was her name. Tribute to Elvis.
Well, he's no Dwight King, but he's sure doing a good job.
Little Miss 8th in Woodland. Cute little girl.
I believe that mule's getting a little tired of walking, Marie.
I believe he was complaining, Jeff. I believe he was.
Hey, Bill.
John White, second best mule entry.
From the 70th district. Where's the 70th district?
I don't know where that would be, Marie. That is, he's got a nice team of mules, though. The harness is all polished up. Mules, mules, and more mules. I don't think I've ever seen this many mules in my life.
In one place. I don't believe I have either. You know, the saying "stubborn as a mule," Jeff. You know, to me these are really not very stubborn today. I mean, they're doing everything they're being asked to do.
Not stubborn at all.
Not stubborn. In fact, they seem to be having as much fun as all the kids out here today.
Except for the one who was complaining a while ago. Oh, there's another one.
Another one. Oh, there's News
Channel 2
on your
News.
side. The Coles from Belfast, Tennessee. That's kind of up our way.
Yes, it is.
Oh, look, coming here, Jeff.
Now that doesn't look like a mule.
Or a horse. A llama and a little burro. See the little burro behind the llama?
Uh-huh. Now, don't you know the llama truly feels like an oddball amongst all these mules? And here we got looks like a little colt.
Oh, isn't that cute? Got his hat on to keep the sun out of his eyes.
And looks like two pretty good guardians there with him.
Oh, there was a baby goat on this float. We missed it. Did you hear it?
Yeah, bleeding. Oh, this is not a baby goat, though.
Ooh, look at the horns. Look at the horns on that. Those are some sort of exotic.
Sheep?
Sheep and goats, don't you
would say
think?
so,
I don't think they're relative to our area. You see a little bit of everything in this parade, Jeff.
There's a baby goat inside the H&M radiator service.
Oh,
And looks like we're really coming into a different era here, Marie.
the Renaissance era. I bet they're warm, Jeff.
I bet they are.
The velvets.
beautiful velvet costume, Kate. And I think I see a blue ribbon hanging on one of their horses.
I believe you're right. I believe you're right.
Huh? This is not, the other stuff is. Not enough room for you both. This is only a one-seater.
Bill Tidwell from Dixon, Tennessee.
That's a nice wagon.
And there's a hometown friend now, Lee Maddox. Let's see if we can get a few words with Lee.
What's going on, folks?
This is our folks, our Farm Bureau float right here.
Farm Bureau.
One of them, I think they got 2 or 3, so this is one of them.
Well, this must be getting old hat for you after leaving Lincoln County, Lee.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
Is this your first Mule Day parade
No,
since you started over?
Well, it's second. I've been here, I guess I started last February. So.
Well, did you guys order this weather for today?
Yeah, isn't it great?
It sure is.
It's a
Beautiful day
little
today.
airish this morning, but it's real nice now.
Now, what do we need to be looking for in particular, Lee? Any of the mules that are outstanding today?
Well, this bunch right here is the best right here.
Oh, of course they are.
from-
Of course.
They come from Parker's Crossroads, and that's in West Tennessee and Henderson County, and just some great folks that this guy right there has been in it since 1974, since Mule Day started back.
I see.
So they're doing real well. And he's 77 years old, and he still works that team of mules every day. He's got a garden you just wouldn't believe. So
that's quite a tenure since 1974.
well, he's been every year since they started it back. You know, they stopped it I think it stopped like in 51 or so, and they started back in 74. So.
We ran into Murray Miles earlier.
Did you?
Yes, we
Did
did
you?
a little interview with him.
Oh,
He told us
good.
what to expect today.
Good.
So we were hoping to find you.
Yeah. Well, I'm hanging around with this bunch. I'm doing a story on the McDaniels, and that's Congressman Bryant riding, and some good folks.
If you have a little time, come back and join us.
Okay, good to see you.
Good to see
all.
you, Lee.
All right, see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was one of our hometown young men, Lee Maddox, now working in Columbia.
Working with the Farm Bureau folks.
Now here comes a good-looking truck, Marie.
That's what year is that, do you think, Jeff?
Well, the license tag's 46. I don't know. Sounds like a pretty good guess, doesn't it?
1946 Chevy. Possibly. We're going to say possibly.
And a
That's
54?
I like that color. Isn't that gorgeous?
Beautiful truck.
From Snoopy.
As we pan up the street, Marie, I think our viewers at home can get an idea of just how many people come out for Mule Day.
Hundreds and hundreds. It's unbelievable, Jeff. They're from all over. That's a nice looking float, Children's Hospice. Children's Hospital makes miracles happen.
And another group that needs to be commended for all their good work.
Sponsored by Walmart. Oh, the Arts Guild must be presenting Annie this year. Columbia girls fast pitch softball.
Well, looks like we got the chicken and the beagle. Oh, then the chicken strutting his stuff for us, Marie. Now that's an appropriate name for a baseball team. Sponsored by an attorney's office, the Legal Beagles.
Of Columbia, that is good. That's a good idea. More mules.
Folks, you've never seen so many mules. We got big mules, pony mules, horses, ponies, all shapes and sizes. And looks like we have somebody who wants to talk to us here. No, don't look like we can get out there to him. Come on. Hi, Mom.
Now this is really nice. Keith Baker Homes sales staff.
Crowd noise.
Well, now look at the dog sitting up beside his master. Looks like he's at home there, doesn't he, Marie?
He's having a good time. We've noticed a lot of dogs out here today, dressed up in costume, and some of them just sitting there riding in the parade, just having a good time.
Charlotte, Tennessee, another covered wagon.
Zion Christian Academy.
Is an entry from my hometown. You know, we're up from the mountains.
I believe that's got Sergeant's Coop Factory.
Are you sure?
Side.
Is it Sergeant or is it Honey? I don't know. It may be a honey truck.
It could be a honey truck. It could be. We used to carry our chickens with us everywhere we went.
Well, they were entirely too valuable to leave at home.
That's true. You didn't wait. There's Ma and Pa in the back.
Hillbillies and Mama Rose. Going to Mule Day. Looks like a lawsuit to me, Marie. You think the legal beagles will go after them?
Well, we can be witnesses, Jeff. We saw the whole thing.
Oh no, doesn't look like they're gonna pay off. He's gonna shoot them.
A couple of nice looking antique cars. Wonder who's under the hood, Jeff.
Well, I don't know, but they didn't let him out, did they?
Oh, can you imagine the steaks off of that big boy?
I'd hate to have his job. He'd be busy for a while, it looks like.
What about the hats, Jeff?
I like the hats, Marie. Definitely got to have one of those. Mule ears to go with them.
You know, Jeff, when they said Mule Day, I thought mules. I thought that's all we would see. You know, I just couldn't imagine there being that many mules in the world to start with for us to have a whole parade by. Now I see there's a whole lot more involved in this than just mules. Plus, there are an awful lot of mules up here today.
There are an awful lot of mules. Now, I really would have liked to have gotten here a little earlier and seen the chariot races.
I believe that was yesterday.
Oh, it was
I believe
yesterday.
it was yesterday,
okay.
but I think that would have been interesting since they had the mayor, the three mayors, I believe Murray said, and
County executive.
County executive.
Uh-huh.
What a way to take a ride on a Sunday afternoon, Jeff. in this
Wouldn't
car.
that be nice?
There's another pony mule. Isn't it cute?
And a big white walking horse coming up here.
Look at the dog. It's kind of strolling along.
Like that's exactly where he's supposed to be.
Probably is. Probably goes out a lot with his master on horse back.
Well, folks, if you live in the Middle Tennessee State area and you own a horse and you're not here today, I'm wondering why.
Mark your calendar for next year and be here.
Ain't that his name? Dale Long.
Black and blind. He drives a little black road. You see what he drives?
Well, they got a little warmer than 50 something. I was near that thing explaining.
looks like we got some pony mules that are getting a little excited.
Excited. Well, who can blame them? You know, they've been out here probably for a good while. They're probably ready to go back to the barn.
Looks like he's got them under control.
That's a colorful wagon. Very spring looking.
Yes, it is. I like the little boy riding in the back. He's just, looks like he's a little confused about why all these people are standing around and watching.
Maybe he saw Mama standing on the side.
Could be.
Got another one here that's a little bit upset, I believe. You're not wanting to go.
Look at Dog to get my ride!
Look at him. He got on a big old mule head. Or gators, $3, 2 for $5. Mule driving the truck.
Thank you again for tuning in to Traveling with Triangle. I'm Jeff Sargent.
And this is Marie Caldwell, and as you can see, this is a spectacular day for mules and horses and animals of all sorts.
It sure is. The wind's died down just a little bit. It's not cold out here like it was earlier this morning. We've got the sun shining. A bunch of kids around us today. Looks like everybody's having a big time.
Yep. And lots of horses behind us, as you can see. Seems to be a holdup right now, so we decided we'd take this little break and
thank you folks for tuning in to us.
thank you for watching us.
Now be sure and tell your friends that we do have Traveling with Triangle. Not everybody in Fayetteville has Triangle Cablevision yet, but they soon will. Be sure and tell your friends to sign up with Triangle so they can watch a Traveling with Triangle. We're going to take you to places like Columbia, Mule Day. We'll be, of course, the Christmas parade this year in Lincoln County.
But we've got a lot of things lined up before the Christmas parade, Jeff.
Fair's coming up.
And we've got a lot of places to go and a lot of people to see and a lot of things to do, and we'll be bringing it to you on Triangle Cablevision on our Traveling with Triangle program.
So be sure and tell your friends about it and tune in.
They have the Civil War look, trying to bring that in with the Mule Day. You know, we have a lot of horses in our Christmas parade, Jeff, but nothing like this. Everybody in Columbia and the surrounding area must own a horse.
Or a mule.
Or a mule.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Larry Hillis.
Wonder how old that old Alice Chalmers tractor is, Marie.
It's in good shape, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Ah, look at him wave. Miss Enterprise, 1994.
Melissa Counts.
Very pretty young lady.
Been a lot of pretty girls here today at the parade. Big Brothers Big Sisters float here in Maury County. Oh, look, Jeff, control yourself. Here comes Miss Piggy.
Oh, she's my favorite, you know. And who is that? That must be Cookie Monster?
And the Pink Panther.
You just never know who you're going to see over in Columbia, Tennessee. I like you were driving the go-kart.
This one, Jeff, the Chevrolet truck. About what year you think that is?
Gosh, I couldn't even start to guess. 1935, is that what it says? America's cover miss, division and overall winner.
Nikki Waldrum.
Excuse me, Marie, I'm just stepping all over.
Another few covered wagons coming our way.
Greenbrier, Tennessee. And Smithville, Tennessee. Well, I think the state of Tennessee has been truly covered today.
I believe they have been. And Kentucky. You know, we've had a lot of interest from Kentucky today.
Yeah, we have. I'd really like to know, some of these people that don't have signs, I wonder how far out the furthest person is driven to get here today.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to find out. Who came the farthest for Mule Day?
And another entry from McMinnville, Tennessee. A different kind of band coming up now, Marie.
Yeah, some good old country music.
Oh, who says you can have it all? Oh, who says you can have it all?
Happy Trails Farm.
Here's a present for y'all.
Some more gorgeous horses. I guess, you know, when they had the trade day here, Jeff, I guess it was not just for the mules. I guess they brought all sorts of animals in and traded those, and maybe that's how the horses kind of worked into the Mule Day parade.
Horses, mules, cattle, maybe.
You know, you can close your eyes and just listen to the sounds, and you can go back in time, can't you? You can almost imagine it's 1934.
And mules are the mode of transportation. Here's a beautiful match team of draft horses.
Look at the feet. Wouldn't you hate for that to step on your toe?
That would smart, I would say.
They're beautiful horses.
And looks like you got a blue ribbon hanging there.
From Hickory Hill Farm. Jeff, here comes a stagecoach.
Think we could hitch a ride back to Lincoln County?
I don't know. I wonder what the cost would be.
Well, as a matter of fact, it's from Lincoln County.
From Lincoln County.
Elk River Plantation, Pumpkin Patch Fall Festival.
Which is a great thing to go to. Have you been to the
No, I've
Pumpkin
never been to
Patch?
that.
We'll go this year.
Reynolds, Georgia.
Well, I believe that's the father's so far.
I believe so.
I believe it is. The IBH King and Queen.
Just barely tall enough to look out the window or the moon roof.
Oh, Heritage Manor. Oh, wasn't that nice?
Awfully pretty lady there enjoying the sunshine.
Gators, $3. How much are they?
Do you know what kind of car this is, Jeff? Quick.
I don't have any idea, Marie.
Metropolitan. Unless I'm wrong.
Ding, ding, ding. I believe you got it right. It's a pretty car, isn't it?
Those are neat little cars. You don't see there's not any of those left around except for collectors. I had a friend once that had a little black and white Metropolitan. We used to do a lot of running around the square in that Metropolitan.
You wore out the tires on the square.
You could say so. An actual home here.
Well, I've heard of mobile home, Marie, but this is just a little ridiculous, don't
Pretty
you
good
think?
way to go.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Some of it would anyway.
And another covered wagon without the cover. Collierville, Tennessee. Collierville?
Collierville.
Collierville.
Some more draft horses here with a CRS Ranch.
I like the lady's bonnet with the flowers on it.
Moscow, Tennessee. Alarita Ranch, Moscow, Tennessee. Surrey, is that a Surrey? With a fringe on
With a
top?
fringe on top. Another couple sets of pony mules. Well, that might be just ponies. I can't tell. Hamburger good? You like that hamburger? It looks mighty good. You want to share some with me? I wouldn't share it either. You enjoying the parade? Well, have fun. I'll let you go back to eating your burger.
Pioneer women.
And another teepee.
And a couple of Indians.
Best mechanized, got it right that time, Marie. Commercial float.
Oh, now look at this, Jeff.
That looks like too much work to me, Marie.
Well, I don't know. You can kind of go and then you kind of coast and then you pedal and then you kind of coast.
But they're doing it all wrong. They're letting the lady in back not pedal.
Maybe there are no pedals in the back seat.
Could be.
No back seat drivers.
Lynch Equipment Sales from Columbia.
Gonna take on a few passengers here.
You think they'd let us ride, Marie? I don't think we better. We're almost to the end, they say. Now that's a covered wagon with Cadillac seats, it looks like.
That's the only way to go.
Is this another Surrey?
Maybe so. Pretty one. Britain, Alabama. So Alabama has made a showing here today.
Well, let's see. We've had Kentucky, we've had Tennessee, Alabama.
Georgia.
Folks from all over the country. Or at least the southeast,
At least the
anyway.
southeast.
Okay, coming down the streets, more of the animals that I can identify with, Marie. All the dogs.
Dressed for the occasion.
Now, folks, I'm sure that there's plenty over here for you to adopt. There's plenty in Lincoln County. Give a dog a good home.
Dogs on parade. You know, this is something you very rarely see, is a tail on a horse as long as this black and white one here in front of us.
Calm down. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That would definitely take a lot of work. What do you think the whinnying means, Marie? Do you think it's time to go home?
What do I think?
Did you hear the horse whinny a while ago?
Oh, I think the horse wants to go home.
I think so.
I'm not sure how long this parade.
Now there's your
line
Surrey with the
is.
fringe on
Oh,
top.
yes, Fine.
Into
They're
the
pretty
trail.
good, Tennessee.
Hometown folks, we got a cowboy and an Indian going by.
Sorry.
Charlotte, Tennessee.
This kind of like a, what would you call that kind where you've got the part covered and part convertible? The back seat's convertible.
So the driver's gonna stay dry.
The
if it
driver's
starts
gonna stay
raining.
dry. I believe that's the first one that we've seen here today like that.
I think so too. Of our four-legged friends.
Quite chunky there, isn't he?
I think so. He's not missed many meals, Marie.
Well, he seems right at home.
This is a nice little wagon. The Whistle Stop Gift Shop.
And the Sweetwater Nursery. It's a nice little buggy going there, the little last one.
Now here comes more of what I could afford, Marie.
Or what I could handle, you know,
Yeah.
the one.
A little two-seater job. You'd call that a coupe, you think?
Coupe.
Or a coupe?
Coupe.
Well, folks, again, I think we've seen them all today. We've seen spotted saddle horses, walking horses, Appaloosas, bays, roans, sorrels.
I didn't realize you knew so much about horses.
Well, I think if they're a horse, they're here today.
This looks like a Park City station wagon to me right here.
It looks like it.
Carry the whole family and grandma and grandpa.
And the
aunts
dog in the
uncles.
back.
Throw the cooler in.
Now, I wonder, Marie, if this team would be considered pony mules. They're a little bit shorter, but they're taller than what we have seen.
Notice how their manes were cut off.
Uh-huh.
Were practically like shaved down.
As are the team that's in front of us now. It's a pretty set of harness these mules have on, though.
It is pretty. Murphy's Trail Riders. I guess there's a lot of saddle clubs up in this area. That's something you'd recognize. That's the kind of buggies we use at the fair, isn't it? The Lincoln County Fair. Similar to the...
Well, I believe it's similar, Marie. A little bit lighter maybe at the fair. They call them bikes, I think.
Oh, okay. You're so knowledgeable, Jeff.
No, just like that Lincoln County Fair. That's what it is.
Now, this looks interesting. See if we can figure out what this is. Okay, Christ is coming soon. Hail, King of Kings.
Oh, I like the visor on the pony. Keep the sun out of its eyes.
There's our song again.
Those Lincoln County Falcons.
We've seen some spirited horses up here today, Jeff.
But you know, we really haven't seen any misbehaving. They're cutting up maybe a little bit, not any danger to themselves or others. Oh, that little fella looks like he's just along for the ride.
Evidently, this is some sort of a club coming along. They're all dressed in the yellow and the burgundy.
See, CB Riders, Lewisburg, Tennessee. I think they're getting near the end of the parade route, Marie, and some of them getting a little tired and cranky.
They're like little kids. They're saying, I want to go home. I want to go home.
Here's a high stepper.
That's a pretty horse.
Now that's something you don't see every day, a cellular one on a wagon. You think they got a cellular phone on that wagon, Marie?
Absolutely. Don't want to miss any of those phone calls, those important phone calls.
Oh, now here's the ride of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the ponies coming up.
They look so tiny to be pulling that wagon.
I believe those have to be the smallest ponies I've ever seen.
Are they
Pulling a
the
wagon
Shetland
like
ponies?
that.
Possibly.
Possibly. Another wagon from right here in Columbia.
White Bluff, Tennessee.
Cunningham, Tennessee.
You know, I believe I've heard more places in Tennessee today that I did not know existed. For instance, Moscow, Tennessee.
Marie, there's so many horses. I heard one lady in the crowd a while ago said, I think they're just making a circle and all of them coming back through.
I have to agree with her. I believe they are. Now there's the country doctor, right, in his little buggy with his nurse.
And more mountain men.
it might be on his head. A fox?
Could it be a fox?
The whole fox, actually. And a little baby. Did you see the little baby?
And another cellular phone. No, that's a camera, I suppose.
That's cedar, isn't it? That's made out of cedar, it looks like.
Beautiful wagon.
Here's Daddy Bill's little red wagon with Kelsey, Jessica, Alan, and Wayne.
Now, I'll bet you anything you want to bet those have to be grandchildren's names.
I would bet.
Another team of pony mules coming up from Belfast, Tennessee. Something different. This horse is getting to ride.
Getting to ride. Right attractive horse, too. I can see why he'd have her up there with him.
I can see that. Friendly, too. You know, you'd think if the horse was getting to ride, it might be a little uppity, but no, not that one.
Oh, very friendly. Waving to everybody in the crowd. Of course, she could have been saying, hey, look at me, I'm riding, and you're standing down there, and your feet are hurting, and you want to sit down.
Looks like we got another entry from Kentucky, Cynthiana, Kentucky. Old Glory.
Alabama.
Another showing for Alabama here today.
Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, John, I like it now. You looking mighty sharp, man. You know, a man from Alabama will always be proud of it. Always be.
Hi. They were at school last night.
Wonder what they've been drinking. Oh, there's Mr. Moffitt.
Friend of ours from Lincoln County.
That was Bill Moffitt. I suppose Hugh Moffitt may be in here, or that may be Hugh's team he has.
No matter how far from home you go, you can't get away from those good Lincoln County people, can you?
Somebody's going to see you doing something somewhere. On their brakes, don't they?
I think they do. They may settle out of court on this one. Another case for the legal beagles.
Mm-hmm. We can be witnesses once again. Oh, look at this is a covered wagon with designed windows.
And we have a real old-timey looking wagon. Steel wheels. Now that would be a little bit of a bumpy ride, don't you think,
I think it
Marie?
would be. I think it would be. Kids they didn't seem to mind though.
No, no, it's
The dog's just sitting right up in there having a good old time.
being very tolerable.
This is some close-ups we're getting here now.
Let's go.
It's on the cliff.
Let's go.
It's on the cliff.
Well, folks, it looks like this may be the end of the parade. What do you think?
I think I see the police. You can watch.
Okay, you can watch the Mule Day here in Columbia, Tennessee on Traveling with Triangle. If you didn't get a chance to come up here, maybe this will make you want to make plans to come up next year and join us.
And Marie, looks like we have friends gathering around. So from all of our friends here, goodbye from Columbia.
Bye-bye. Peace.